Alright, let's try this again. Game straight up crashed the first time I tried to load it. Don't know how or why, but, well, it came up. So, hello? Welcome once again to Dark Souls Remastered. My name is Adamar Wood. They call me the Zotmeister. I am in one of the game's two deepest hidden areas. Painted world of Ariamis. The only way out is through. And I am already off to a stellar start. Absolutely stellar. Your corpse out of my way. Always take them out at range. If you can. You don't want to be close to them. Okay. I was wondering if there was somebody in there. Need to fight that rat again, but right. Then there's this guy. I'm taking too long to line up my shots here. That was terrible. Oh, what could possibly go wrong? Oh, something involving them. Whole lot of everything, honestly. Do want to get on that balcony, knock that item loose. I already went up that tower. Hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's what I get, right? That's what I get. This game... I really like this area. It's just a lot of really unique elements to the painted world. Oh, whoops! Right, so, maybe I ought to... There's actually two things I could consider. One is to, switch to the Dragon Crest shield. So I can actually block fire. Oh, hi! Hi. That was interesting. The other, is to get antitoxin on my quick select. Maybe here. I know I have some. There we go. I miss you. Uh-oh. Alright. Ordered enough of it, I guess. Were they hanging over the edge? Is that where they spawn? Yeah, that item you can't reach from here. Yeah, that does not line up the way you're gonna want it to. Alright, so we can't get that item from here, but we can make it collectible later. Drop it down into the courtyard. And, yeah. Ready to head on this way. And we can go, you know, out and further, but also we can go up. Most of the enemies that were up here would have already dropped down and off. And, looks like we're gonna have to jump! Ah, nuts. Try that again. I think that's where you, yeah. I definitely want to jump later than I think I need to. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Of course. Of course they say that. I get the joke. This item here, an egg vermifuge. Might wonder what that is for. I will show you eventually. This takes us sort of down the back into the cellar. Rats, where did you come from? Ugh, man. Will you get off of me? Get off! Get off. Okay. Painting Guardian. Hood, robe, gloves, and waistcloth. You want to look like one of those assholes. In the lobby where this painting is hanging. So you can do it. hood worn by the alabaster-clothed guardians of the paintings in Anor Londo offers substantial protection versus magic. They have guarded the great paintings of Ariamis for ages, passing their duty down through the generations, but the reason for doing so passed from all memory long ago. Yes, major magic defense and poison resistance built into these, so that's something. I think the hoods are kind of creepy, but I certainly don't mind the design of the rest of the equipment. Alright, secret, I don't think so. There's like... yeah, there's sort of nothing here, if I remember right. Although you might find yourself coming this way from a different direction if you fall somewhere. If I'm misremembering, if anybody knows I'm forgetting something, then by all means mention it, but only if I already say I'm only if I actually say something wrong. Just straight up overlook something. Chances are I will get to it eventually. It's one I saw coming. Change. I might even be able to get Twitchy to stab him. Okay, there we go. Ah, that spiraling tower. Saw the top of that earlier. Ah, yes. Yeah, you can drop down there. Or even here. For the moment. Yes. If you want to leave the painted world, that's the way to do it. Out there. I tend to get slightly disoriented once I'm this part of town. I don't think I remember this. Oh, crap! Where did you come from? So I 100% did not see that coming. Well now. Okay. We know the deal. Yeah, so that's another one of those zombie dragons. Like the one I cheesed out with arrows early on to get Astra's straight sword, yeah. Same deal. That's what they look like when they actually get to move around. Really? You're an enterprising one, aren't you? So I haven't actually been to the central courtyard yet. I was almost there. Shortcut back to the bonfire and all. Everything alright? Can everybody hear me okay? I just noticed the stream blipped for a moment there. Everything everything seems to be okay. And it came back. Oh dear, I hope it didn't miss anything I'd said. If something seems off, please let me know right away. I mean, I've been talking pretty much constantly, so... barrels. Now I have room to work with. Yeah, I seem to have a few, shall we say, headset issues. Oh, there... Yeah, I don't want you sneaking up on me from behind. Alright, so I have that item already, but not... I don't want you coming up behind, so let's deal with you. Alright, and I pretty much need to go straight to where my bloodstain is and pick it up. And then get the hell out of here before a crow, once again, lands on my head completely out of nowhere and kills me. I have no idea when or why or how that happened. I want to see if I can actually find who did that. So I know there are definitely quite a few crows up in that tower area, but... Alright, do I want to drop there, or... enter the center ring? Alright, a crow knows I'm here. They might be having some trouble figuring out how to get to me, though. I jostled its head, but I'm not actually damaging it. I'm not sure this one you can damage without waking it up. Maybe it's because I went down that stairwell. Maybe it came up from inside. Oh, he's awake. He is so awake right now. Here we are. This is what I think about you flooding the entire ground around with poison. It won't take that long. I came well prepared. Actually, I can speed this up. This game almost looks too much better remastered. This is one creepy fuck. First nostril. Shots ought to do it. I may as well deal with this guy since he's woken up and everything. My next objective is to actually try to open up the shortcut back to the bonfire. Especially since I just got a huge chunk of souls that I would prefer to not lose. Back to bellowing Dragon Crest ring here. Oh, there you are! There you bloody are. You seem quite confused. Oh, you're coming. You're coming. Okay. Bye. Revenge. Get off my bridge. Yeah, fuck off. Okay. Ah, much better. I do want to grab the gifts. Soul of a Proud Knight, Dragon Scale. That's what the enemy itself actually dropped. Blood Shield. Okay. I don't remember what the deal is with the Blood Shield. Blood Shield spoken of in the Lost Legends. The red of blood is slightly enchanted and boosts various resistances. Okay. Right, pretty sure I want to go down. Yeah, there's a couple of approaches to this tower. What I want is down. Oh, locked by some contraption? Oh, it's the other side I want, isn't it? Okay, so I kinda hate this part. So first things first, that door, if I recall correctly, is the way back to the bonfire. Before I actually get there, I have a really, really annoying enemy to have to try to deal with. This is not some sort of esoteric decoration surrounding this statue. In fact, if you look right about there, you can see that it's moving. And as soon as I step through this doorway, it's gonna wake up. Part of me wants to try to run by it. Another part of me is wondering how the hell the first part of me is actually going to get away with that. Now, I could actually just simply go back the way I came, cross that bridge at the far end, and get out of this area. But what fun would that be? It's like, I don't even have to face a boss out there. Yeah, that's the one at the very beginning. This guy hanging here. That game was not prepared for me to be able to do that. He's now inside the wall. Good job, From. Astounding work. Thankfully, those guys are kind of slow. There we are. Back at the bonfire. Let's spend some souls, shall we? Okay. What do I actually want here? Perhaps intelligence, or... I never know what I want when I get a level up. I never, ever seem to know. Well, I know I need to get intelligence up to like 36. Attunement. I do like my attunement. I'll put this one in intelligence. What I actually need to do real quick here is, it won't let me warp. I am going to want pyromancies now. For no other reason than that one enemy there is particularly weak to pyromancies, and I'm gonna kind of... need them. It's the old pyromancy flame. Really? I perfectly mistimed that, apparently. What? Okay, no, hold on just a damn minute here. Bite me! Hey, Brimcon. Okay. So before I wake that up, I actually want to go out in this direction. We have a number of items in the back. Now, I did lose my humanity like a dumbass, a short while ago. Actually, no, it was a pretty impressive ambush, honestly. It wasn't really a death like a dumbass. Some items to grab out here. If I were human, there'd actually be an NPC invader out here, and I kind of want to show that off. I think that's everything out here. Nope, there is one item back here. Pyromancy. Acid Surge. This one's kind of mean. Emit acid, which corrodes weapons and armor. Not all pyromancy originates in the Great Swamp. One hears rumors of unknown pyromancers inhabiting various lands, and this spell is the work of one such outlander. Alright, so, this away. Yeah, they throw those things. And they deal an awful lot of damage. I mean, a lot. So these guys, their weakness is essentially their aspect ratio. They fit behind that shield of theirs rather nicely, but they're very long and are not protected in other directions. So if you get a... Yeah. You manage to get behind them, or flank them at least. Quite a bit of damage. Yeah, if you just hit their shield, not so much. Ugh! As you can see, they're kind of unforgiving of mistakes. The advantage of the Great Chaos Fireball when you're in this situation is that the lava can take them out too. Whoa, when did you sneak around? Alright, you're getting poked. At 500 apiece, and at such close proximity to the bonfire, this is actually one of the better soul farming locales in the game, once you're able to actually handle these kind of things. But yeah, it is definitely not trivial. It's just so many of them. Really? Oh, right. I have my fire shield on, not my, stamina shield. I should probably fix that. The crows will bugger off when you get near. There is a humanity item. I do believe that that is the one that, yeah, you cut off from the balcony above. Yeah. Oh, I do hate this part of the painted world. I actually hate that part, like, a lot. That what's down there is not friendly. I do not enjoy that part. But I gotta show it off, right? Alright, well, I need to get my humanity back. Do want to show this off, and let me do something real quick while I'm thinking of it. Oh, right. Wrong catalyst for that. Okay, much better. Swap that back. I love how in Dark Souls 2 you get automatic repair of everything when you rest at a bonfire. Doesn't cost you souls or anything. Just enough. Just enough. I'm gonna stick with intelligence for now. Really? They won't wake up until I get near them. Make sure I deal with these guys before I, draw the attention of the invader. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't actually recover my humanity. Sorry, that was a waste of time. Reverse hollowing, there we go. Right! Wait, where was the... I swear I pulled the trigger. Alright, you should come up. Should come up eventually. Really? And... huh. I do not want these guys interfering. It's alright. I'll wait. My viewers are alarmingly patient. That's a weird expression, alarmingly patient. Right, where is he? Oh, hi. Throw more of you out here. Where is he? There he is! King Jeremiah. He also has pyromancies. Fire resistance, actually, so, this probably wasn't the wisest choice to try to fight it with. Well, crap. He got me. I forget if I get another shot at it or not. I mean, I think I do. Guess I'm about to find out. I could switch to sorcery, but I kind of feel compelled to try as pyromancy, again. That did not quite come out right, but I think you know what I meant. A bold effort. But a fruitless one. Okay then! He, ran off the ledge. Works for me. Alright, I honestly don't know if he will re-invade or not. I have no idea what the deal is with all these boxes. Alright, so there he is. Alright. I hope I get him this time, because I don't have the humanity to try again after this. He's also armed with great chaos fireballs, spawning lava himself. He's trying to do the big one, and I'm not letting him. That's the strat there. Nope, got him. Alright. 30,132 souls. And his notched whip. Whip with sharp spikes. Only slightly effective against armor and tough scales, but quite formidable against enemies with exposed skin. Also causes heavy bleeding. Scales on dex. And, yeah, it's a whip. Kind of a fun weapon, really. Whips are a bit more fleshed out in Dark Souls 2, but they're still here. There's just so damn many of them. Hitting the wall! Well, that was not nearly as effective as I would have liked! Alright, time to stop farting around. You see how far they don't move very quickly, but they're willing to go all the way. Oh, and my word, those things hurt. You know what? Forget it. I just got a crap ton of souls. Let's just level up. Actually, you know what I could have done during that King Jeremiah fight? I made my own pyromancies deal more damage, but I could have also put that on. Make his deal a lot less. I want to put this one in Dex. I have enough for 2 levels here. He's waiting for the other one to show up around the corner as they attack together. Rather than engage the Legion again, I could go up this way. Back down and through here. So yeah, there are 2 ways into the sort of sewer portion. There's this one, and then there's the Wishing Well that you saw out in the courtyard. Either or. So where are those arrows coming from? Oh, that's the same guy from the beginning. Yes! Got ya. I took the bait. That's fine. And this is where you can cut the first string down if you, like, shoot it out with an arrow as soon as you saw it or anything like that. So that's what's in that direction. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to wake you guys up, and this is a bad angle. Let's take out several of them. Okay. Oh, damn it. The torch. Oh, dear. Really? Oh, you got close. You backed into me, though. It's possible to backstab these guys. They sort of don't have a back to backstab. Sense anyway. So yeah, this looks like a pulpit. And that is a locked door. I think the key is in the sewer. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's a blood stain on the ground that's just barely clipping through the visible area. Okay. There's a stairwell up here. Ring of Sacrifice. Quite glad to see that. Alright. The other way is sort of more the main way in. This is kind of a... yeah, be wary of lying in ambush. This is more of a... sneaking in through the side kind of deal. didn't see me? Ah, yep. It's these damn things again. Ah, everybody's least favorite Dark Souls enemy. Alright. The nightmare has begun anew. Fuck off, thank you. Do they wake up if you hug the wall like that? They do. Oh well. This is why I hate this area. I warned you. Now, I should mention, this area of the game here, this sewer, has more phantom walls than the rest of the game combined, if I recall correctly. I mean, they are everywhere in here, and it's very... although they are kind of obvious, just their very existence means it's easy to get yourself lost in here. So yeah, you kind of want to be cautious about how you advance. I should probably slot cast light, honestly. Oh, right, we're not alone up here, are we? This is a unique enemy. He actually drops something unique to him. The Fire Surge Pyromancy. Tucked away up in here. Create a surge of flame from palm of hand. This is that flame whip looking kind of thing that King Jeremiah was using. That is how you get it. That is where it's hiding in the game. In this very peculiar, out-of-the-way place. Excellent. Annex key. Be in here somewhere. In the wintry painted world, there is a structure resembling an old cathedral. Its annex serves as a type of storehouse. So I can now, if I wanted to, head back out of this area. kind of says it all, doesn't it? Yeah, that's already a spot where I was. This is where I came in. But there is more down here. I will... Oh, that's right! Huh. Yeah, I woke them up, and they are apparently now camped above the ladder. Okay. So that happened. I was gonna go back up to the annex. I guess that's gonna have to wait. Ah! Still alive. Somehow. Now I'm not. Well, this is gonna be ugly. Okay. How the hell am I gonna do this? Do I want to go back to sorceries? I'm gonna have to deal with the Legion. Okay. I'm gonna stick with pyromancies. The Ring of Sacrifice might be involved in this. Fuck you. Aren't there 3 of you? Yeah. Yeah, if we don't go out that way, the enemies out there will never know we're here. Well, that didn't work. There's one that tries to flank. He always seems to sneak up on me. I just hit a bunch of shields. I don't know how many there are, but it's, like, way too many. It's important to respect them, give them a wide berth, because they can throw those javelins a good distance, and holy crap, do they hurt. And notice that after each one I pick off, I try to get back to cover right away, because I don't know when that spear's coming. Okay. 46 left. Alright, give me like... Oh, come on. Give me a couple seconds here. Ugh. Everything's still working. This has been an atypical stream so far tonight. Okay. So I usually don't have issues streaming from the one like this, but a few things have been mucking up. Okay. I'm admittedly rather non-confident here. Alright, so I know I got you to start with. What?! How did that miss? Well, I didn't lose the bloodstain. I lost the ring. It did hit? Oh man. So if I had the bellowing dragon crest ring on rather than the ring of sacrifice, that actually would have killed him. Okay then. My apologies, as I have to fight this stupid-ass thing again! I have to, otherwise it blocks my exit. Although, actually, before I chase that down, I don't think there are enemies in here? I think it's just... Oh, there are enemies this way. No. Son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, and they're out and about. Slowly trying to chase me down. That did not reach him. It's the Jub Jub! Hey, good to see you. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, Skippy SPK. Jub Jub and I have been doing some, Castlevania Harmony of Despair. Oh, this is bad. This is exceedingly bad. definitely gladly do some more of that with you, man. Your channel has such a unique vibe. It's always great hanging out there. You even throw that javelin at? Alright, I think that's the lot of them. Looks like it. Okay. I don't think there's too much up this way. Oh, this leads out to the whole damn... Oh, there's actually a lot out that way. I'd better get my souls. Or at least try to. That time we basically missed each other. Alright. Yes, ole! Yes, this area actually gets harder once you start removing some of the hidden walls. How the fuck did you get in here? You have got to be shitting me! At least he blocked the wheel skeleton. What the? What the frickin'... What was that large leather... Okay, I don't even know what the hell just happened there. But, oh, it's a death. It counts. I got my bloodstain, though. I did see that. Of course, I just dropped a brand new one down on the same spot, but I did not lose a bloodstain there. No, seriously, how the hell did one of these damn things get in the sewer? Hey, fix your shit. Bastard probably clipped right through the floor at some point. Coming in on the other side. Yeah, but they're not there yet. I should probably try the flame whip and see what it would do against these things. I remember having a means of taking out, like, 3 or 4 in very short order, like, before they even really start to move around. Oops. got there in the end. Hey, Jod! Thank you so much for the resub. I greatly appreciate it. 21 months. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me. It inspires me to endure. Go back and get my souls. One left. Someone on that side. Alright. Can't seem to get it. Okay. Wait, what? Okay, I must have really confused the game. Like, a lot. How the hell did these hidden walls close back up again? I don't think I've ever seen that. But you know what? This is one gift horse I am not looking in the mouth. I am going to take my 40k souls and spend them I am almost killing enemies with the fireball, and I want to fix that. Oh, wait, that's... No, that's not actually going to make them deal more damage, though, is it? Yeah, that's not how pyromancies work. I feel like I'm being a pussy if I give myself more HP. Give myself more endurance. It's more resistance. Mind you, with enough intelligence, I could also just switch over to sorceries and handle things that way. Maybe what I should do is start putting the points in attunement. Get that 6th slot. Actually, while I'm here, 2,000. I have 7 of these. 14,000. 12,000 there. Another 10. Another 40,000 souls. That gets me one more level, and within inches of another one after that. Let's put that in attunement. You know what, let's go ahead and try... Let's try some sorceries and see what that gets us. I may very quickly decide that this is not a good idea. What the hell? There it is, yes. Attunement slots 6. Alright, let's stick something in there. Like cast light. Pretty sure I'm going to want that for the sewers. Okay, so I'm gonna have to kill these 3 again. Alright, well that's enough to do one in. It's gonna take 2 of those. Okay. A great soul arrow and a poke will take one out. That works. Nice! My intelligence has gotten up to the point where homing Soul Mastered works. Kinda what I wanted to see, frankly. Oh, it's a waste using that on you. Lock onto someone! What the hell? Seem to be doing a good job of block. Oh. Hold on. These guys I think I can just stab. Ooh! It's a wide swing. Okay, and at this moment in time, I do not have a bloodstain lying out anywhere. So I'm going to actually go this way now. Yes. It's just a few loose planks. And you should have seen this item earlier. Kind of pointed it out when I was above it. Velka's Rapier. I genuinely forget what's down there. If anything. Oh, this is above the cellar, that's right. Yay, humanity! Yeah, like I said, you can actually fall down into this area. Well, I figured out how. I did forget. Little bit of backtracking. Oh, really? Other humanity. Yay! Oh, that's right! There's a... Yeah, I forgot all about that one. Huh! Gold coin. We've already been over that. This drops us off on an odd little medium height ledge. Yeah, you remember that? The message said secret, and yeah, I was just totally lying. And this drops us back down into that stairwell, yeah. There are mice down here. So yeah, this is actually a place you can try to farm for humanity, fighting the white rats here. Rather than spending your time in the depths. It's going to be a bit of a haul to get back to where I was, but that's okay. Oh shit! Bad. Okay. That last one does not seem to stop shooting. Is he gonna... Really? This enterprising blighter. You too, into the wall. In the Berg, you can just knock them off the wall and they fall to their death. But here, no, you shoot them and they fall into the wall. Delightful. I want to say there's an item down in here? Ah, crap. Yeah, there it is. I heard it. Really? Alright. Oh, there you go. No, oh, it's a grab attack. Going for the grab. Got ya. Yeah, I love how that item is there taunting you. Figuring out how to get to it, it's actually kind of interesting. Alright, I am actually committed to dropping down, having come here. Having that item. I forget exactly... Yeah, it's the only game in town, isn't it? It's sort of a longish way down, unless you walk along the side of the wall and then drop off here. Sort of doing a second loop of this area. Oh, one of them is still alive. Okie doke. Part of me wants to try to climb this tower now. I saw you coming. Wait, what? Die already! Thank you. Thanks. Right, how do I get... that item off to the side again? Yeah, that one. I think it involves... Ah, yes, I remember. Yeah, along here. Then you drop down. But, first things first. You missed. I don't think they take fall damage. This might have been the wrong one to drop down onto. Okay. Uh-oh. I might have a problem here. Yeah, it's right out there. This is where I meant to be, but... that stairwell is not what I was... Yeah, it's a long way down from here. It might be survivable. This way I might land on the stairs. It's not as far to fall. Oof. Kind of sucked regardless. I forget how you open that damn... Oh, that contraption to open that door. Isn't there something about... I know that that statue does something. It's like you make this statue turn around, and then that door opens, but I forget the actual mechanism that makes that happen. I forget if there's a switch somewhere or some other kind of trigger, but you can open that door. Not that you need to. Oh, you know, I think you're right. Whoa! Where the hell did you come from? Oh, that startled me. Not like through there or anything. I seem to have forgotten how to get to that item. I'm trouble locating it again. Be somewhere along one of these rings that it's just straight up open? Can't drop down onto it from there. I think there's something... I seem to have forgotten. Oh, I did actually look up how to get that item that I missed in the catacombs, and I do intend to go back for that, by the way. I should have remembered how to do it. I was trying to remember the reason why I had a certain thing in my head. I didn't show it off because I couldn't remember why, but it turns out that was the thing. Alright, how many more of them are actually... Alright, here comes one. Yeah, these are sort of truly winged opponents. They actually don't so much fly as jump really far and high. Har and fi. That's apparently what I was trying to say for some strange reason. But yeah, once they fall down, they don't have an easy way of getting back up here. Still another one. So you might be wondering, what's all the way up here? Red sign soapstone. Leave invasion sign. Yeah. That's how you be a dick. Guess that one's just for show. Oh, that's the one that jumps you if you try to go up onto that pillar. That's right. Okay. We can drop off here. Grab this. Soul of a brave warrior. How do I get to the outside of this ring? Enough safest place to jump down from here is onto the stairwell. Yeah, that item right there. I'm trying to remember. I know it took me a while to figure out how to get to it in the past. Yeah, there's almost like a... So there's actually a place that you can go past the wall here, so to speak. Oh, there's like a whole other... I think I remember. I think I remember. You don't actually do it from here at all. So I may as well go back down. Where's the best place to do that, though? I think it's off in this direction. Yeah, that is not the solution. Onto the sidebar. This way. Out this way. Man, it's only halfway through the stream? Feels like I've been at this a lot longer than that. Well, even better, right? I mean, for the purposes of this stream, I want to be done with this area and not have to come back to it ever again. Ah, okay. Oh, hi! Right, you fell down earlier. I just went in a big loop. The way I need to go is, like, this way-ish. Alright, you. Holy crap! Alright. I'll take it. Alright. So where I was going... here... Right, grabbed that item. If I go this way, there's this, like... this courtyardish kind of area here. Check it out! Once it's safe. Uh-oh. Where was the fire coming from? That's what concerns me. Ugh. Oh, you, way up there. Ah. Yet another calcified blacksmith. That would be the Dark Ember. Tears. You give that to Andre, and he can ascend things to a cult. That is how that is done. Alright, there's the guy I shot down. Ah, yes, here we go. Yeah, this is the area I was looking for. This is that item. Mask of Velka, black cleric robe, black manchette, black tights. If you want to look like Oswald of Kareem. That is how you do it. Mask worn by pardoners serving Velka, the goddess of sin. Pardoners listen to the confessions of sinners, urging reflection and salvation. Their masks symbolize separation from worldly desires. The pardoner's attire is uniformly black in color and said to be imbued with Velka's mystical power, which provides resistance against all manner of magic. It's, it's an option. Not a lot of things have curse resistance built into them in good amounts. Painting Guardian Robe has some. Yeah, the frickin' Armor of Favor, Lautrec's set is strong in that regard. I definitely don't want to drop down there, we know that much. I forget if there's anything going the other way around. Nope. Pardon me. I don't really... I'm just gonna come straight out and say this. I don't get the point of the occult ascension in this game. I don't get the... I don't know what the dark ascension actually even really does for a weapon. I know what divine will do. I know that divine, you know, lets you circumvent the necromancer's effect, does good damage against skeletons regardless. It's like, I know how that works, and that works pretty well. You don't want to explore down that hole, there's nothing but death down there. One more item here. Miracle Vow of Silence, and of course it's guarded by more crows! I have one left, right? Yeah. Yeah. That scream-like sound effect tells you, do not go down there. Even if you have fall control, do not go down there. Alright, you know what? I did mention there are two ways into the sewer. And I'm beginning to think that maybe I should use the other one. This is a different area of the sewer. A more wide open one, which has its advantages and disadvantages. You can see the problem. This being a wide open area. At least they were kind enough to, you know, put this one standing in the light so you know exactly what you're in for. Items sitting right there just to taunt you. But yeah, somewhere in this area, I forget exactly where, is a big old lever, a switch which opens that door in the courtyard. There are at least 4 of them in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can see them all. You can see them all from the doorway here. Addison Noxie, hello. We are in the painted world of Ariamis right now. I do already have the Lord Vessel. Haven't gone much further than that. I am quite familiar with this game. I do have the no backseat gaming, no spoilers tags on simply because I'm playing Dark Souls. And I don't want to spoil the experience for anyone else who might be watching this. This is kind of what I do when I game. Ugh. No. What? How did he... I don't even know. I hate these damn things. Well, it's gonna be an easy bloodstain to recover anyway. Get over here, you. Oh, what? You think I just jinxed myself? Is that what you is that what you're implying here? I think I can go up here without waking them up. Yeah. Unlike the other entrance to the sewer. See, easy. I should probably go spend these souls, though, huh? I don't know how many it takes to level up until I actually sit at the bonfire. No. Step into my parlor. One more accessible right from the entryway. Oops. I might not actually be able to get that arrow in place. Well, I broadcast late around for a reason. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Oh, hi! There's, I said climb up, damn it. He's not stopping, is he? Damn it, I can't seem to... He's coming. Okay. That one was a little sloppy. Frickin' wheels. Ugh. Right. That's at least one more. Okay. Brave warrior. There's the contraption. So yeah, this entire chamber is blocked off from that other area by one of these phantasm walls here. And you probably already recognize the area that I'm standing in now. I think I got everything down here. So I'm just gonna head back out. Okay. I freaking hate the damn... Alright. I think at this point I've showed off everything except how it all ends. The exit. I'm not gonna bother with the Legion. Here we are. The main exit. Just have to head all the way across this here bridge. Obvious ambush is obvious. A little bit of slaloming around these arrows. Now for a not so obvious ambush. Need good ears to hear them coming. And then we got this bad boy here. And I'm just gonna shamelessly let the homing Soul Master do this one in. Oh, maybe I can get the last blow with a spear. Large Titanite shard. Yes, I did. Pay more attention, Skippy. Oh, you know, one thing I didn't actually do... I didn't walk to the end of the... Okay, now how did that message end up there? One thing I didn't do is walk all the way across the bridge on the lower floor. But you actually can't go very far. The back half of the zombie dragon is actually still sitting there at the end of the bridge. It kind of blocks you from moving any further. So this is how you actually have to leave. I suppose I ought to quickly show the other possibility. I don't think there's anything further out this way. Yeah. And there's literally nothing you can do about that. It's just an obstacle. Felt I should show that off, though. Having done that, Wait, what have I done? Apparently I encouraged a crow to kill itself. How'd you get up there, Andy? Oh, Phil. Alright. All that's left is the boss, and here's the interesting thing. I'm just making sure I'm right about that. This boss is entirely optional. As in, she won't even fight you. Unless you try to attack her.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
So meet Crossbreed Priscilla. She is half human, half dragon. Hence the tail. Looks like it's a robe she's wearing, but nah, not exactly. She will not engage you or fight you or do anything other than that little bit of talking there. Unless you try to attack her, in which case she will defend herself. If you do want all the achievements in the game, you are going to have to take her out at some point, but I see no reason to do so whatsoever. Won't be the only boss I won't be fighting this run. Like I said, I'm not going to be attacking Gwendolyn either. So what we have here King Jeremiah's equipment. The Xanthus crown, overcoat, gloves, and waistcloth. And that crown in particular, as you perhaps noticed, is a pretty damn silly thing. A mysterious item once worn by the Xanthus King Jeremiah, the legendary exile. No one knows where it came from. The crown bears high-quality cloth, which is quite soft to the touch, but its bright yellow color stings the eyes, and it is clearly far too big. Yes, it is, it's a thing. Let's take that silly thing off. Yeah, there's other sets of equipment there, too. In case you were wondering, I want to say that Xanthus actually does mean yellow. Term for some shade of yellow. So she says something about plunging down from the plank. This looks like a dead end. But, you can trust her. As soon as you get close to the edge, it actually puts you in cutscene mode. It's alright, Twitchy, go ahead. And they're nice enough to just give you a homeward bone as soon as you exit. Which is particularly nice, as perhaps you've noticed, yeah, all the painting guardians are still alive here. But here's the thing. The last bonfire I rested at was the one in there. I don't want to go back in there, so, we're gonna have to, fight our way out. Oh, if you don't talk to her... Yeah, I think you only get the cutscene if you talk to her, that's the thing. If you don't actually speak with her and then... Or fight her, that works too. And then head off that way. Yeah, you won't get the cutscene, if I recall correctly. Might be able to sneak up on him, backstab him that way. That didn't work so well. Stop it! Guess I wasn't quite close enough. Shish kebab! That wasn't quite lethal. We're throwing knives. Throwing knives can be bought, but you can certainly farm them that way. Also, hi GTF, good to see you. Really, though? Ooh. I would have just gone by, but no! That's a problem. But you can quit it with the damn knives. There we go. I do so love parrying. Ah, glorious. Okay. With With that accomplished... I'm sort of free to start pursuing the various great souls. Why did I do that? So there's Tomb of the Giants to head towards Nito. Bed of Chaos. Head in the direction of Lost Izalith. There's the Royal Archives, which I'm very close to. And the Four Kings are basically what lie through Yolando Ruins. Oh, I'm too close for that to actually have an effect on damage. Let's just put that back on. I want to visit the giant blacksmith, which is why I'm doing this. Heading towards the Duke's Archives actually sort of serves a dual purpose. Oh, hi! Think maybe you could not completely fill my camera? Creep Fest? Oh! Okay then! I love it when that guy gets it into his head to try to guard that gate. He just sit there, turn his back to you. What a great offensive strategy. I'll just sit in front of the gate, turn my back to him. They'll never expect it. Not too late, you're dead. Is that one around the corner still there? Yeah, he is. Well, I'll just have to off him too, then. Never gets old. What's up, big guy?
Hello, forge I can, strong I am.
Okay, do I want a lightning black bow of Ferris? Because I actually could make that a thing. I do suspect that I'll be upgrading my, my dexterity to the point that, certainly add... Let's see. Yeah, right now, I lose a little bit of physical, but that's a big chunk of lightning I gain. Huh. yes, the Dark Moon Bow. You can unascend these things. That's right, I need to get the Shotel up to +10. I've only got the one rich Titanite shard here. Okay. Yeah, Velka's Rapier, I didn't actually bring up the info on that one, did I? A symbolic, powerful thrusting sword used by the Pardoner serving Velka, goddess of sin. It is no mere symbol, to be sure. The Pardoner is an inhuman swordsman, and wields this enchanted blade with special sword technique. Yeah, this actually does a very big chunk of magic damage. It requires having sufficient int to wield, as well as dexterity and strength, and it's a pretty interesting weapon, really. Yeah, right now the lightning spear is good for 376, split between physical and lightning. Yeah, that's going to be decidedly less. It's interesting how it scales up with various stats, and it also has the occult effect on it. But again, I'm actually not entirely certain what it does, or if it's of any real significant value. And then there's the Notched Whip, which I really do want to like, but I just feel like it's lacking here. Alright, let's talk to you again, because I want to do some purchasing of large Titanite shards, which are not cheap. That's okay. I'd rather do that than farm for them under the present circumstances. I think 7? So it's 2 for these tiers and then 3 for this one, yeah. And with that done, I can now ascend that to Quillog's Fury Sword. There we go. Fire Blade. A little less strength scaling, a bit more dex scaling, extremely durable. Slightly heavier. But yeah, this deals bonus damage based on how much humanity you have stockpiled. Good stuff. Yeah, it's another plus 25 physical and plus 56 fire damage. Once you are at 10 humanity stockpiled. It's the cap, so there's an extra 81 damage it can deal. And of course it can be upgraded beyond where it's at right now. It can go as high as plus 5. All weapons that are forged from bosses' souls, you upgrade with Demon Titanite, which it kind of sucks that I lost a little bit of that earlier. Let's go ahead and do it. That's exactly why I brought that along and upgraded it. That's exactly what I want to do with it. Here we are. And I've got some Demon Titanite stocked up, so I might as well go ahead and use it. I now lack the souls to give it another tier above that, but that's okay.
Comments.
Because I think I've got... yeah. Oops. And these. Lovely. Well, I got it to +4. I need 2 more Demon Titanite and I can max it out. So, the Xanthus Crown, it serves a unique purpose above and beyond, you know, its normal effect as an armor. Remember Snuggly? Remember that crow from early on? The invisible one in the nest at the asylum? You could, trade equipment to. I went through, like, half its list already. Yeah, you can trade it the Xanthus Crown. That's actually totally something on its list. I forget if I gave it an egg vermifuge or not. I actually have one now. But I know there are also a drop from enemies in the Darkroot Garden. The tree lizards. Occasionally we'll drop them. I know I don't have the pendant. I'm not giving him a pyromancy flame. That is not gonna happen. I know I did rubbish. Curiously enough, the Ring of the Sun Princess. This item you get when you join the Covenant with Guinevere. You can actually trade this into Snuggly the Crow. And they'll give you 2 divine blessings for it. That is actually totally a thing. Yes, and what you get from trading in the Xanthus Crown is a Ring of Favor and Protection. But I already have one of those. I have it on. One you can get from Lautrec. And you're not allowed to wear duplicate rings. So I actually don't have any reason to make that trade. Unless I took this one off at some point, which of course destroys it. I would then have another one I could potentially put on after that. The only other thing that I would have to trade in to Snuggly is the sack, which I've been holding on to in my inventory. What I get for that is a Demon's Great Hammer. And, yeah, I kind of have no reason to have that. This character's never gonna have that kind of strength. So, yeah. I probably don't really need to go back there and do that. I do forget if I traded an egg vermifuge or not. I think I did. At any rate, what you get for it is a dragon scale. And that would be a, that allows you to reinforce weapons that you have gained by tail cuts. It's like what you get from cutting the gaping dragon's tail, shooting off the Hellkite wyvern's tail. If you attack Priscilla, crossbreed Priscilla in the Painted World, you should start by going behind her and attacking her there, because you actually can cut her tail. And you actually get a really nice dagger out of that, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that is one of the various, tail cut options, one of the things that you can upgrade with dragon scales. But yeah, I'm not gonna be, using those for much. Oh yeah, those are also the items that the Dragon Covenant use. That's right, there's that too. There's there's all of 8 dragon weapons in the game. Notably, the Dragon Tooth, Hovel's melee weapon, is one of them. So there is that. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. Yes. Yes, indeed. All the bleed. All of it. All of it. Yeah, I think it's the strongest bleed weapon in the game. I do actually really like her dagger. Yeah, bleed 500. Yeah, good dex scaling on it too. Not great, but good. Yeah, you wanted your blood inside you? Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, like I said, I will not be engaging Priscilla. I don't want to spoil everything in the game. I do want to leave people reason to want to try to play it themselves. I've mentioned quite a few strategies that I have not employed this run. Other things that you could do or try. Could head to the bonfire. Actually, you know, I am gonna go this way. At this point, there's essentially 4 different routes I can take. Each of the 4 bosses that Frampt has asked me to deal with is essentially down a different route in a different direction. There's also another sort of pair of alternate options, although the other big hidden secret area in the game... Actually, I don't want to go up that way. I want to do this. The other big hidden secret area in the game I will have reason to go to at a very specific moment in time. Specific. I have trouble with that word sometimes. Specific. I do want to go up this way. I have a number of reasons for going just a short distance into several different areas. Rather than going full on in any one in particular. Oh, and by the way, I should actually show this off, right? Yeah, great fire weapon. That is one thing I should point out. I've done very little two-handing in the game. Because my strategies are very shield-oriented. But that is totally a thing. You can get some extra damage out of your weapons. Attack better, faster. Reminder, that is a mimic. But I did get the item out of it. You're kind of in my way, big guy. Wish we could parlay or something. Could you, excuse me, good sir? Praise the sun, maybe? Oh well. I tried. Big for his own good. So let's see. I'll do a little bit of math here. That's 322 plus 69. I think that is actually... Yeah. Yep, that is actually better than the lightning spear now. And that does not include extra damage I get based on my humanity. So, yeah. Unless I come across something that's fire resistant... And where I'm going, that is not the case. In fact, most things in here are pretty weak to fire. They are actually very resistant to magic. Well, most of them anyway. Yeah, I think I have a new general purpose weapon here. Yeah, remember this guy? Toro! How am I supposed to olay if you don't even come out the steps? Stairs! No! Anything but stairs. Poke me all you want, just please. Those stairs. That is true. That is true. Lightning is a very, very good all-purpose element, to be certain. Lightning will very rarely rob you of damage. In here, though, definitely the Fury Sword. Oh yeah, that helmet. Fang Boar Helm. severed head of the fully armored fang boar, taken by the one who killed it as proof of his victory, just as the gods once did with the head of the ancient dragon. Can be worn on the head as a surprisingly sound piece of protective gear. Yeah. This area, this is the Royal Archives up ahead here. This is where you get the best magic in the game. But said magic is virtually worthless while you are actually in here. There are a lot of crystalline enemies inside of here. So if you are going pure sorcery and nothing else, you're gonna... you might have some issues. Uh-oh, it pushed me in. Oh, shite. Pardon me for just a moment, won't you? Right, where were we? Oh! Totoro! Oh, I got gored! I got gored! Ole! Oh, no. That was not so much an ole. Ole! There we are. Ole! That was kind of an early dodge, but he also stopped early, so what the hey. Oh, bollocks! Okay, alright. That was an unpleasant circumstance there. He is so afraid of those stairs, he'd rather have me shoot him to death with these spells than have anything to do with those stairs behind me. That was probably the last useful thing I could do with my soul arrows. Yeah, I am going to want to switch to pyromancies before long, if I'm going to be continuing for far inside of here. I definitely wanted to go here. Note that I actually can warp to the painted world of Ariamis now. Getting out is another story. So... look at these assholes. Can parry them. So yeah, crystal golems and actual crystallized peons. And the enemies here are very, very resistant. Their defenses are just ridiculous. That didn't work! Whoa! Holy crap. Alright, I don't want to be facing two of them. one of those accursed channelers is up there. Oh. What? I beg your pardon? How did you do that much damage? They're enchanted. Oh. The channeler danced for them. That's why he did so much damage. He already did the happy dance. That's sort of the problem. No, 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 no. Why did they go that way? I do not want to bug that column yet. Alright, the archer's down. I might be able to... This is a job for the Hawk Ring. Hey, there we go. There's the happy dance again. Hoping to just get angle on him. There we go. I think I'm rushing out there with those archers. Forget it. So glad these things don't respawn. Bring a trident along. I loved the idea of the sort of unofficial Gavlon Covenant. I think that's his name. In Dark Souls 2. So after helping beat a boss, they rather than wave or dance or, you know, do the kneeling pose, they chug all their Estus. I loved that. So this golem here is a special, unique one. There's a reason why it's not so, you know, aggressive when you first get near. You do want to take it down. That won't do much to it, but it's a little comforting. Broken pendant. I have no idea why I just did that. Key item, right? Yeah. Broken oh, hey, Chuvo, good to see you. Thank you for the host, I appreciate it. Half of a broken stone pendant. The vine appears to originate from Ulasil. Powerful magic can be sensed from this ancient stone. Yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which is a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia. Hey Ghoulie, good to see you. Thank you for the host. Yes, I am very, very interested in that. very much looking forward to Buddha-san coming out. That's assuming it's out at a reasonable hour. That might be what I'm doing tomorrow. So, the broken pendant is actually not in the original game in its original form. If you had the Prepare to Die edition, or obviously it's here in Remastered, or if you bought the DLC pack for the original game. And I actually didn't go through the DLC until much later, many years after I had finished the game multiple times. It was weird to go back to Dark Souls and actually play through, its DLC. Because I didn't actually do it when it first came out. It was much later. This is how you access it. They made this incredibly esoteric, but yeah. That broken pendant is how you actually get there. And I can totally go and do that right now. In fact, that's kind of why I went this way in the first place. Well, that and to get that first bonfire. Pretty sure I can warp to that one. For now, I will go ahead and... Oh, yeah, I'll kindle it later. I actually do want to go back to Firelink Shrine. I have a coin to feed to Frampt, if nothing else. So for those of you just joining us, so far tonight, basically it was the painted world of Ariamis for the most part. I did prep the Fury Sword. Once I finished with that. Oh, Frampt, where are you? I know exactly where you are. I don't know why I'm saying it that way.
I am pleased to see you well. Is it something urgent?
Sup, Mang? Yeah, Siegmeyer is still there. I actually should move his plot along, come to think of it, and I've got a second reason to head in that direction. So yeah, I should actually do that now before I forget about it again. Oh, and while I'm here, I should also grab that item in the catacombs that I didn't get last time, that I forgot how to get to. Do that while I'm here as well. Good price for the Eye of Death. Feed him those. Yeah, 1 soul for that. Here we are. Gold coin. I never feed him chunks. Do I have any? Yeah, I have an abundance of scimitars. An extra falchion. Swords. I think that's it. Nope. Yeah, the large leather shield I grabbed down in the sewer there. It's not bad for what it is. I don't think I have any duplicate armors. Don't think I have any, like, armor drops from enemies that I've copies of. Nah, okay. There's almost never any reason to feed him a ring. Alright, that ought to do it.
Farewell, chosen undead. I remain here and await thee.
Is Griggs still here? Oh, he is.
Oh, hello. You made it. Then let us begin. As promised, I shall bequeath Master Logan's sorcery to you.
No. Okay.
It's not that I'm concerned, even in this... No, well... Goodbye,
I got
then.
that already.
Do...
Yeah, he may leave anytime. Which I'm completely fine with. Alright. This ought to go decidedly more smoothly. Almost one-shot them. There we go, heavy swing, one-shots them. Okay. Yeah, I do like this weapon. Oof. Ha-ha! Why? Oh. Oh no, it is not going down like that. You can forget it. I make this game look hard sometimes. You know what, let me go ahead and rest at this bonfire, if for no other reason that I only have 4 swigs. This is Quillog's Fury Sword. I got the other one. This one much more my style. So what does the jump attack look like with that one? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the way to get to the one thing I missed in here... I'm pretty sure it was only one item I missed. What are you looking at? Wuss. You haven't got the balls. No balls. Oh, that was slower than I was expecting. Alright, fine. Forget it. No. No, it ain't going down like that. Like I said, no bowels. It's actually the second time I've done that during this run. Come to think of it, I apologize. Try not to repeat myself too much. You got a falchion. Da 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 da. I think it's a little further ahead. Alright, fine. If you don't want to lock on, fine. I'll just do that. That's why I have it, among other reasons. That was way too slow. What am I even doing anymore? I seem to have forgotten how to play the curved sword. Okay. If you're just gonna stand there, I'm just gonna shoot ya. I'll use whatever is at my disposal. Ah. So this weapon is slower than what I've gotten used to. Hey, Matt. Of my 43 deaths and 3 lost blood stains, I want to say, like, fully a third of the deaths and all of those lost blood stains were directly attributable to the wheel skeletons. I chased 2 rabbits. Man, that's a lot. Whenever I'm ready to parry and they do a super slow attack, that's what screws me up. Wait, what? Where did you come from? That's alright, I know where you're going. Hi-ho, Kirby D-Frog here. If frogs couldn't hop, I'd be gone with the Schwinn. What? No thanks for freeing you? Alright, fine, you ungrateful bastard. Just parry your ass. Alright, it's, yeah, it's on the other side of this. Oh, come on! Don't just sit there. That meant both of you. Damn it. Get your ass over here. Thank you. Right. So, you may have noticed that this stairwell was here to drop off onto, but I totally, came around through it the other way. But yeah, you can actually drop off again to here, and then this way. There's a little opening. And it does lead to the lever, but yeah, this is the item that you can see from there. That is a great scythe. Big bada boom. And if you go this way, oops, right outside the catacomb area. So yeah. Okay, there was actually one other thing that I didn't do. might remember there were 2 Titanite lizards in that hidden corridor, and I only took out one. This thing has a pretty deceptive range to it. This is a really legit weapon. Couldn't remember if that was a spike trap or not. Oh, bad, bad. Alright, I'll take it. That way. So I'm basically heading back to the bonfire. Yeah, in there. Can't warp to that one, huh? It's okay, I guess. You know what? I don't think it's really worth hunting down. I mean, you know it's there. It's not like it was something I didn't show off. Okay, You know, it actually occurs to me this is not where I want to spend my souls. Although I'm not really looking forward to the, prospect of taking them where I want to take them. Sadly, you know, just because I named you Twitchy doesn't mean you actually have to be Twitchy. Twitchy? What are you doing with your leg? Anyway. Daughter of Chaos, or... I can't warp to any of the Blight Town. Bonfires. Suppose there is the depths. Work my way down from there. Not sure what's actually easiest. I need to be at the bottom of Blighttown, believe it or not. I have a couple of errands I need to take care of down there. Oh, whatever. Oh, do I want to switch to pyromancies? Yeah, I totally want to switch to pyromancies. Let me do that right now. I do have that slot. Yeah, I didn't... Vow of Silence was, yeah, one of the ones I didn't look at. Secret Rite of the Black-Haired Witch Velka prevents casting of magic within effect area. Velka, the goddess of sin, is a rogue deity, but she is versed in arts both new and old, and is considered to have a great range of influence, even as gods are concerned. Do I want the Fire Surge? Yet another offensive one, or... Yeah, I think I actually do. The 80 that you see there is misleading. I will demonstrate. You actually can just tap it and get one tiny little blurb out. But what you're intended to do is hold in the button. And it's a bit of a flamethrower kind of deal. Yeah. That is not the ring I want to have on. If I am about to use some arrows. Just get this nagging suspicion I'm forgetting something. I'm not sure what. Alright, now that I'm armed with a fire weapon, I'll make sure I get this guy, don't forget him. Really? Really? For fuck's sake, I'm just gonna aim for his chest. It turns out that was lethal. Get off of the ceiling. What? I hate you all. All you stand for. Yeah, you actually can be pretty efficient with this spell. Slower enemies that are vulnerable to fire.